Hello, welcome to the practice. For the practice today, I have blocks and pillows, and feel free to use more or less support to adjust your practice. We're going to start today seated with the eyes closed. So please take a few moments to adjust yourself, become comfortable. I'm sitting on a block, helps to elevate my hips. I also often sit with my legs in perfect pose, which is bringing the knees wider, the heels in line with the groin, if that feels more comfortable for the hips and the belly. Close your eyes. Drop inward. Breathe in gratitude to your baby. Breathe out gratitude to those around you. Breathe in. Breathe out. These practices are designed for you. A time to explore your internal space. Time to form deep connection. A time to practice with your baby. So feel yourself settling into your practice space. Any other adjustments that you'd like to make, supporting outside the knees or readjusting, dropping the shoulders. And visualize the center point of your forehead, the third eye, and also the back of your head. That if you were to draw a line from the front of your head to the back, that point. And then also the line above your ears, imagine a straight line through the head. So from the front to back and from the sides, move into that very center part of your brain. Move into the center of your brain and relax your mind. From the two ears moving inward, from the front and back of your head moving inward, relax your whole brain, your whole head, and all the muscles in your face. Cultivating a relaxed mind for the practice. We're going to practice a little bit of breathing with our baby inside the body. You can have a hand on your stomach. And as you breathe in, feel your lungs fill up and the diaphragm move down and the belly move out a little bit and the pelvic floor move down. And then as you exhale, let the breath flow out the nose, but keep your pelvic floor neutral, not pulling it back in. Breathe in through your nose. Fill up your lungs, feel the diaphragm move down, the belly moves out, the pelvic floor moves down. And as you exhale, Let the breath move out your nose, relax your shoulders, but keep the pelvic floor unclenched. And do that 3 more times. Breathe in, feel it expanding downward. And exhale, relax. Relax the breath out your nose. And 2 more breaths. Release your hands, float your arms up over the head. Bring your hands to your hearts. Honor yourself for being here, for dedicating your time to this. Deep gratitude for you. Thank you. You can release your hands, and we're going to move our legs into butterfly. Moving your feet together. You can come down from props and move your heels as far away from you as you would like. I'm holding my ankles, but you can also hold your feet if your heels are in quite close to you. And as you breathe in, gently lean forward. And as you exhale, stretch back. Stretch your arms, drop your chin towards your chest, and do that a couple more times. Inhale, leaning forward. Exhale, rocking back. Do 3 more. Move gently, rock your pelvis. We'll move back into the center, into butterfly. Hold your ankles, or even better, your feet. And as you breathe in, bring your knees up towards you. And as you exhale, without using your arms, try and press your legs down towards the floor. And do that 4 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Do 2 more. And then release. We'll take a couple of circles here. Doesn't matter which side you start in, we'll do both. Take as wide of circles or as small of circles as you'd like to. Close your eyes. Feel this movement around in the pelvis and the spine, maybe in your shoulders, neck, and head. And then move yourself in the opposite direction. Move around in circles. And then we'll come back into the center. We'll cross the legs. If you remember how you were seated in the beginning, cross your legs opposite and keep your left hand on your knee and bring your right hand behind your back, like right behind your spine, and turn your chest to the right. Turn back into the center, right hand to the right knee, left hand right behind the spine, and turn your chest to the left. As you breathe in, return to the center. We'll extend the right leg out to the right, and you can have your leg fairly wide, comfortable in your hips. Start to walk your right hand down the right leg, leaning over to the right, and reach your left arm over your head. And as you come upright, take your left hand behind you, push into the floor, lift your hips, and stretch long through the right side. We'll do that a couple more times. Lower your hips and exhale, lean over to the right, as much or as little as you want, or side body stretching on both sides. Lift your hips, push away from the floor, stretch the right side, lower your hips, lean over to the right, and then lift yourself up, pressing into the left hand, lifting your hips, opening your hips, stretching the right side. Switch your legs, move like water. Take your left hand onto your leg, reach your right arm over your head, and then come upright, right hand behind you, lift your hips, stretch your left side. Do that 2 more times. Move as slowly as you like, kind of luxuriating in the flowing movement of this. And last time, lean over to the left, and then bring your right hand behind you and lift your hips and stretch through the left side, excuse me. And then we'll cross the legs, come onto the hands and knees as wide apart as you would like to, and arch and round your back in cat and cow. A few breaths. Moving your spine, hugging your baby in as you exhale. Do 1 more. And then move your knees together, tuck your toes under, sit onto your heels, manually tucking your toes under, stretching out the bottoms of your feet. Interlace your fingers and press your palms forward. And we're continuing to flow here, arching your back as you breathe in, stretching your palms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round your back and imagine pushing your palms towards the wall in front of you. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, round your back, press your arms forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, pressing palms forward. And then reach your arms up and release your arms. We'll stay in toe pose for a few more breaths, embracing the discomfort of this pose, stretching out the base of your toes, stretching out the bottoms of your feet, noticing any heat in your body. Any discomfort, any urge to move out of the posture. Just kind of sit with the discomfort and breathe deeper. And then we're going to release. Hands down, tops of the feet down. Can tap the tops of your feet. Bring your knees a little closer together. Hug your baby in. Step your right foot outside the right hand. Your hands can be supported on blocks. Letting your hips sink. Start to move your hips back and move your right knee back and step your left foot forward. Left foot outside the left hand. Hands can be on blocks so that you can sink down into your hips. If it feels like you're stretching too much, you can always pull up into the hips a little bit, but it might feel good to be stretching the fronts of the hips here. We're going to lift the hips back, tuck your back toes under, and step forward into a squat. Your squat can be as close to you or as far away as you would like. By that I mean your hands. Your hands can be at your heart center. Your hands can be on blocks. You can even lift your hips and bring your arms forward. Please find a comfortable position for you, for your belly, for your baby. just know that you can add the support of your blocks in for this next movement. So we're going to press into the feet, maybe using the blocks, maybe not, and lift your arms over your head, and then sink back into the squat. And we'll do that 2 more times. Maybe leaning forward, pressing into your hands, or squeezing your legs, coming upright, arms over your head, sinking back into Malasana. And do that 1 more time. Straighten out your legs, your arms overhead, floating up, floating down as you exhale. And then lean forward, place your hands onto the blocks, and walk your feet parallel to each other, and find a halfway lift here. The shoulders over the wrists, over the blocks, the sit bones gently spreading apart, knees soft. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, and we'll come up to standing. Sorry I'm out of the camera, but have your hands at your hearts, or have a hand on your heart and a hand on your baby. And then we're going to do some half sun salutations, flowing here, just inviting in some flowy movement in the practice today. Arms overhead as you inhale, exhale, fold forward. The feet wide enough for a comfortable forward fold. Press away from your shins or hands to your blocks as you breathe in, and exhale, fold forward. And inhale, tuck your tailbone and press into your feet and float your arms up. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart, and do that 2 more times. Feet down, lift up, stretching up. Exhale, a gentle forward fold, wide legs for the baby. Inhale, stretch your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, push into the feet, unroll all the way up. Exhale, hands at the heart. And do that 1 more time. Inhale, and exhale. And inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands back to the heart, or hand on your heart, hand on your baby. Take a breath in and out. Bring your feet parallel to each other. Come into a chair pose. Sink your hips. You don't have to be sitting down as far as you can. Feel the legs active here, and find a comfortable position for your hands. Your hands can be on your hips. They can be forward. They can be up. Come upright, straighten your legs. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands onto the blocks. Your right foot forward and your left foot back. And we're going to come into a high lunge. Your legs can be closer together or wider apart, or both. You can have a closer stance and a wider stance for more stability. Find the best positioning for your feet. Straighten your legs and breathe in. And exhale, bend the front knee forward and press your left heel back. And do that 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bring your hands down. We're going to change our legs. Bring your left foot forward, your right foot back. Before coming into the high lunge, adjust your feet. They can be closer together, wider to the sides of your mat, and then lift your chest. Hands can remain on the hips. And breathe in and straighten your legs. And exhale, bend the front knee. And do that 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. going to bring the hands down, bring the right knee down, and the left knee to meet. Lift up and take your hands to your sacrum and give the front of your belly and the tops of your thighs a stretch here. Come upright, release the hands to the floor, and we'll take one downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, your feet can be wide or parallel. Lift your hips, stretch your arms and your spine and your legs. And then slowly lower onto your knees and separate your knees nice and wide. Knees like wide to the edges of your mat, heels and hips nearly touching or all the way touching, hips back. And take your arms like a pillow and come into a child's pose here. Let your eyes relax in your bottom jaw and breathe into your baby, breathe into the belly. Please take 2 more breaths. And then slowly come upright and take your legs out in front of you. Come to seated with the legs stretched out. Again, you can use blocks. You can also have your legs nice and wide, maybe even all the way to the edges of your mat. And we're going to fold forward. So maybe you want blocks, maybe you don't. You can be holding onto your legs. You can be holding onto your feet, flexing your feet, pressing the tops of the thighs down. You can soften your elbows, perhaps folding a little bit more deeply here. We'll gently come out. Bring your feet onto the floor, your hands behind you. Move your knees from side to side. Do that one more time to each side. And then bring your knees over to the left and take your hands onto your left shin. And 3 times lift your right knee, rotate the knee up, and then lower it down. Do that 2 more times. Lift the knee, lower the knee, lift the knee, and lower the knee. And then release your hands and rock over to the other side, hands on the shin, and lift your left knee up and lower your left knee down. And do that 2 more times, moving the sacral area, the hip. Last one. And then we'll come back into the center. Put your feet on the floor and move your hips forward. And we're going to lay down onto the floor just for a moment. So you can lower yourself down maybe through the side or laying flat back, and walk your feet in, touching your heels with your fingertips. And we're going to lift the hips up, coming into bridge pose. Take a breath in through your nose and exhale, lower your spine, your low back, your hips, and do that 2 more times. Inhale, lifting up, and exhale, lowering down. Last bridge pose here. Inhale and exhale. Lower your low back, hands to the baby. Take a breath in and out. We're going to come upright just for 1 moment. So move your hips over to the right and then lay onto your left side. Use your right hand to help you to come upright. We're going to take our props and support ourselves for a little bit of rest, a Shavasana rest. So I recommend supporting as much as you would like. Your posture, laying onto the left side, the heart side. You can use support in between your legs. The support in between your legs helps to bring your top leg in line with your hip so that your knee isn't lower than the hip. That can sometimes pull on the sacral joint. You can also bring a pillow underneath your belly to support the baby, or you can have your pillow underneath your head or your arm under your head. And if you'd like a blanket, you can have a blanket on top of you, your right hand on the floor, the pillow, or your baby. We'll rest here for a couple moments, couple minutes. Let your breath go. A lot of our practice was flowing with the breath in and out. But now that we're resting, you can allow for organic breath. Not controlling your breathing, just letting the body breathe as it does always. The whole left side at ease. The right side resting into the left side. Maybe noticing the mouth, filling with a little more saliva. Any gurgles in the stomach. Feeling at ease and feeling restful and peaceful. And sharing that peace with your baby. up your mouth. We're going to come to seated, so please take your time coming up as slowly as you like, situating yourself into a comfortable seat. Any comfortable seat. Take your hands onto your baby, your belly, relax the shoulders, smile internally, externally. Honor yourself for practicing, for nurturing yourself. Bring your palms together, bow to your heart. Thank you so much for sharing your practice. Namaste.